Welcome to Mammoth Tutorials. In this video we'll be looking at installing and upgrading to AccountEdge Plus Network Edition 2013. If you're upgrading to AccountEdge or AccountEdge Plus, then please look at the associated video elsewhere. A note for payroll users: the 6th of April 2013 tax tables are included in the 2013 product and you won't need an additional update once this is installed. And a couple of other general points. Always start the installation and upgrade process of your AccountEdge Plus Network Edition on the host computer. This includes upgrading your company files. Once the host is upgraded and set up, you can then move on to installing Network Edition on your workstations. The installation will require that you have to restart your computers. So when installing and upgrading on the host computer, always ensure that nobody is using the existing AccountEdge Plus product to avoid any problems. And lastly, as you should do for any upgrade or installation, check the system requirements. To do that, simply click your Apple button in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Choose About this Mac and ensure that your computers, that's the host and the workstations, all have Mac OS X version 10.11 to 10.14 and that they have an Intel-based processor. Lastly, before we upgrade, let's just run our existing AccountEdge Plus Network Edition and pick up our registration serial number. We're going to need this when we register our new product. So simply start up your AccountEdge Plus Network Edition, and whether you're inside a company file or at the welcome window, just click the AccountEdge Plus NE button, top left hand corner. Go down to registration and take a note of your serial number. We're going to need this later. Excellent, let's close AccountEdge Plus Network Edition 2012 and go ahead and start our installation. So, as we said before, the first computer we're going to deal with is the host computer. Now, on the host computer, we will need to turn off File Connect, which is the service that's used to share AccountEdge information across the network. So, to do that, click on your Apple button. Go to System Preferences, select AccountEdge, click OK, and you'll see here that you'll get a message that File Connect 2012 or 2011 or whichever version you're using is running. We need to stop this, so click Stop File Connect. You'll need to enter your computer's administrator password. And once done, File Connect has been stopped and we can go ahead and perform our installation. To install 2013, you'll first of all need to download it. You'll have probably been sent an email or perhaps have been advised to go to the Mammoth website to do the download. So here we are, we've got the website up, and just simply click on Mammoth AccountEdge Plus Network Edition. And the download begins. We can check the progress of our download in Safari by clicking the download button, top right hand corner of the window. This might take a moment or two, a minute or two, depending on how fast your internet connection is. And there we go, we've got our download complete. So to kick off the installation, simply double click our AccountEdge Plus Network Edition 2013 DMG, either from the downloads here or from within your downloads in Finder. And up comes the installer. We can minimize Safari now to unclutter things. So pretty standard stuff, just simply go through the installation process. Now obviously you're going to read these screens carefully as you do this. We'll go through a bit quicker than normal, just for the speed. And enter our computer's administrator password again. It's going to remind us that when the software finishes installing, you must restart your computer. So just keep that in mind. Let's continue the installation and off we go. Excellent, so the installation was successful. We need to restart our computer. So we'll do that now and I'll see you on the other side. Welcome back. Okay, having installed our new 2013 product and having done it on the host as our first computer, we'll need to restart File Connect in order to share files from the host. So back up to the Apple button, down to System Preferences, AccountEdge, and it says AccountEdge File Connect is not running. Just simply click the Start File Connect button. We'll again be asked for our administrator password. You may get a question asking whether you want File Connect application to accept incoming network connections. Click Allow, and we can close the File Connect window. Okay, so we've now installed our host application. We've started File Connect to make sharing possible. The next thing to do would be to put a little icon in our dock for the new version. So click into Finder, go into your Applications folder, and look at the top here. You'll find you now got AccountEdge Plus NE 2013. We previously had 2012 and 2011 on this computer. So to put the icon in the dock for the new version, simply click our 2013 icon, drag and drop it into the dock. In this case, we're putting it next to our old 2012 icon here. We don't need this 2012 icon any longer, so we can simply click and drag that out onto the desktop and let go. It disappears in a puff of smoke, leaving us with our AccountEdge Plus NE 2013. So now we won't get confused with which application to use going forward. Great, so let's run our Network Edition 2013 for the first time. And here we are. First thing you'll notice in the welcome window is that at the top here it says the trial version expires in 30 days. All new products have to be registered, so click on the Please Register button here and complete the Register Your Software window. Now the serial number, we already recorded that earlier, so let's go ahead and complete our information. And click our Register button. And there we go. Thank you for registering. You'll see your license expiry date and your serial number completed in there. Excellent. Let's close this window. And just check. Now it says your service agreement expires in X number of days. Having installed and registered our 2013 product, we can now go ahead and start upgrading our files to the new version. So the first thing we're going to do is upgrade our customized forms. That's customized invoices, pay slips, statements, and so on, and any templates that you might have made amendments to in your previous versions. So even if you haven't made any amendments, or if you don't know, then it's a good idea to do this anyway. So click into the company file maintenance options, choose Migrate Previous Version, and you'll get an information window come up saying that AccountEdge Plus Network Edition allows you to customize forms, reports, and much more, and that it'll create those customized forms and reports in an AccountEdge Plus Network Edition 2013 GB folder within your Documents folder. Let's just click OK, and up pops the Migration Assistant window. It shows us the name and the location of our previous version of AccountEdge Plus Network Edition, which in this case is Network Edition 2012. All we need to do is simply click Start to copy any customized forms and templates to our 2013 application. So click Start, and it says the migration is completed. Files from the previous version were copied to your current version. Now, if you had no previously customized forms, you'll get a message to the effect that no forms are copied across. Just simply click OK, and we'll return back to the welcome window. Right, with our forms and reports migrated, we can go ahead and upgrade our company files. So, down to Company File Maintenance, Upgrade Company File, and the Upgrade Assistant welcome window appears. Click Next. Now, the first thing you need to do is find the file that you want to upgrade. Let's do that by clicking Find File. Now, remember that on a host computer for Network Edition, the company file is always in a specific location. And that is on the Macintosh hard disk, in your library folder, and then into Application Support, AccountEdge NE, Databases, and here we can see our company file XYZ Limited. Okay, so you select your first company file and click on Open. Now, as you can see at the bottom of the window, it says that the upgraded company file that's going to be created by performing the upgrade is going to be saved as and saved in our Documents folder in the AccountEdge Plus NE 2013 GB folder. This isn't actually correct, as we already know. It should be in our Databases folder. So click on the Save As button and then re-navigate your way back to the Databases folder, Application Support, AccountEdge NE, Databases. Okay, so we're going to put it in the Databases folder, and what I suggest you do is also change the name of the file so that we indicate that this is the version 13 company file. We don't want to have any confusion going forward. So we've got our company file saved as XYZ Limited V13, and it's in our Databases folder, so it's going to actually end up sitting alongside our original company file. Okay, when we're happy with that, click on Save and just double check. So the file we're going to be upgrading is in our Databases folder XYZ Limited, and the file we're going to be saving and creating by doing the upgrade is also in our Databases folder, but with a slightly changed name, XYZ Limited V13. Click Next. You'll get a confirmation window just confirming that that is actually what's going to happen. Again, just double check it, make sure that you're happy with both of those, both going into the Databases folder, both with slightly different names, and click Next. Great, and our upgrade has begun here. This might take a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, depends on how big the company file is, so we'll just let that go through now. Great, and there we go. Congratulations, we've upgraded our company file. Now, the next thing is you can either click Next to choose another company file and upgrade another company file, because you maybe have 2, 3, 4 different company files. Or if in our example here we've only got one company file, we can just simply click on Finish and back to the Welcome window. So the last thing to do is simply browse and pick up our upgraded company files. So browse, select our server, which is our MacBook here in this case, and here we have our upgraded company file XYZ Limited V13. Just click on Open. We're looking as multi-user, and here we are in our Welcome window. Alright, so having upgraded our forms, upgraded our company files, and open up our company file, just a couple of housekeeping jobs to do just to make sure that everything's ready to go. Firstly, check the version you're using, ensure that it is a 2013. So AccountEdge Plus NE, top left hand corner, about AccountEdge Plus NE, and check your version number there, so AccountEdge Plus NE 2013. And lastly, just to make sure that you are using the latest version at all times, go to Setup and Preferences, and in the System tab, we recommend that you have the option turned on for automatically check for updates. Therefore, if any further updates come along for the 2013 version, you will always have them available to you and downloaded. As a final piece of tidying up, what we'll do is we'll go and have a look at our Finder and check out our Databases folder that contains our company files, because presently, if you remember, we have the 2012 company file sitting there alongside our 2013 company file. So what we generally recommend here is to avoid any confusion, is to simply create a folder inside here and perhaps call it something like AENE old data. And what we do is we will move our older XYZ Limited into this old folder, therefore taking this company file or the old company file out of our line of sight. So if we now go back and run AccountEdge Network Edition and browse, you'll find that having put that XYZ company file in the AENE old data folder, we won't be presented with that older company file. We'll only have the new company file shown to us. Okay, so here we are. And if we click on Browse, let me look on our MacBook host, there it is. We've now only got XYZ Limited V13, nice and tidy. Excellent. The only thing you've got left to do now is simply download and install the Network Edition 2013 product on your workstations. You're just going to follow the exact same procedure that you did for your host, but there won't be any need to upgrade your company files. That's already been done. So thank you very much for watching. Remember that there's always further help and advice on our website, including a printable version of this guide, and that can be found along with all other information at www.visma.co.uk/AccountEdge support.